Cars used to be analog, mechanical, taking us from A to B. But we expect more. Zero emissions, zero accidents, and zero time wasted while on the road. These expectations from users, combined with new technological breakthroughs, are revolutionizing our mobility. And NXP is at the forefront of it. I went on a journey inside our company to get to the bottom of what that transformation will look like. Can you tell me about what's this transformation that we're seeing in the automotive industry?
Yeah, so, Vanessa, there's so many transformations going on, right? Because the car is really more than just one system. It's multiple systems within there. So I think of it as like a factory on wheels. And it's really toward this software-defined vehicle, which when you have software, then that means you have electronics, which means you have semiconductors at the core of it, right? So great opportunity, and it's going to support the software code going from kind of hundreds of millions today to 1 billion lines of code.
Wow.
Over the next decade.
It sounds like this massive power of computing.
Yes.
What other transformations are you seeing in the industry?
Well, Vanessa, there's two really big ones, right, going on. One is full connectivity.
Right.
So over there, updates and the ability to really change kind of the features and what's in the vehicle there, as well as exchanging data with the cloud, right? And it's going to open up all kinds of new services, predictive maintenance, and all kinds of things that, frankly, I don't think we can even think about today. And then the other one is automation, right? So the autonomous car of the future, right, that'll pick us up and let us have cheese and wine on the way home. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
It's going to be a little while, but I'm really excited about all the innovations in our pipeline, right? They're really going to lead to the cars of the future with zero emissions, zero accidents, and zero waste of time. That's the ultimate goal.
So cars are becoming more connected and more autonomous. And with that, we're going to see a reduction in time wasted and accidents. But what are we doing to reduce emissions? So it seems like every time a car company is releasing a new model, it's electric. What is causing this rapid shift? Why now?
There are a couple of elements that are pushing the industry in this moment. So one of them is indeed the meeting of sustainability goals, right? Mm-hmm. So all the companies are really investing, but it's not only the companies, also all the governments are really investing into taking actions that will lead us to this net zero emissions goal. On the other side, we see that the electric vehicles have opened an opportunity for newcomers. And those players have a radical different way of thinking about the car architectures. They have a different way of thinking of how long it takes to make a car and what the car should look like. And we see that these new entries are actually making electric vehicles not a niche market, but actually something cool, something that people want to have electric vehicles.
Yeah.
The third big trend, of course, is the technology. We have electric vehicles that actually fulfill the end customer requirements of longer ranges, but also, for example, the fast charging, making sure that we are able to charge the car.
So what are the next steps in the development of electrification technology?
So one of the key aspects that we need to investigate is how the car architectures are going to change with this electrification. The newcomers, the new companies starting up, they came with very radical different architectures in the car, both for the transmission of data as well as the transmission of power. So it's not anymore about optimizing the single device, the single processor, the single component. To get this holistic view means that we have to look at the car architecture as a whole that will allow us for a more sustainable device.
Cars are essentially becoming computers on wheels, and this opens an entire realm of possibilities to integrate them seamlessly into our lives.
Of course, cars needs to be more connected. Connected in many ways, so to the infrastructure, to other cars, but also to our mobile devices, which we have around us, so that the services we enjoy on our phones needs to seamlessly connect to smart cars.
So what connectivity technologies do we see coming into the car?
We see a wide range of technologies coming into the car. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC to connect to Bluetooth, ultra wideband with a lot of spatial awareness. We have V2X to that the cars communicate among each other and with infrastructure. And of course, all the cloud-based services, which interaction with backend services.
So what are some of the benefits that connectivity technology is bringing into the car?
Yeah, one area is predictive maintenance, which is a hot topic. And so the car can send data to the cloud, to service provider, so that they can alert things that might happen or that a specific part needs to be replaced. And the car maybe even at some day drives alone to the repair shop and the wires changed and the oil changed. So that can happen.
And how are all of these technologies making an impact to reduce the time wasted?
Yeah, so to give you one example, I was just on vacation last week, and I was queuing up a long time to get my rental car.
Yeah.
I want to get the key right into my phone. I arrive there, I get directed with ultra wideband to the right car, and it opens securely, and I can drive away.
While connectivity makes the driver's life easier, I wanted to know what we're doing to turn the driver into a passenger and how close we are to fully autonomous vehicles.
As today, the level 1 and level 2 vehicles are no longer novelties, right? They are widely available on the market. And as next, we need to actually enable level 3, 4, and 5 vehicles to be widely available. We just released the newest radar solution, the forward imaging radar. And this technology allows actual radars to generate a very rich point clouds of up to 20,000 points per second. And cars with this technology would be able to generate actually a high resolution maps of its surrounding environment as they drive. And simultaneously, the cars are able to detect, for example, a lost tile or puzzle on the way far ahead.
Wow. So how does this contribute to reducing accidents?
Well, in the sense that actually cars are going to be able to have a better understanding of the environment in which it is driving. And such capabilities are indispensable for level 3 autonomous vehicles and anything above that.
Do you think we've reached the limit of what's possible with ADAS technology?
No, definitely not. And I think we have a long way to go still. So there are actually many questions for us to address. But I think that we can take all those challenges and solve them.
The cars we'll drive in the future will be vastly different than what we're used to today. Our technologies are making cars a digital part of the environment, part software, part machine. We're giving cars incredible awareness of their surroundings and the intelligence they need to quickly calculate the right response. We're pushing forward to reduce emissions, accidents, and waiting time, while maintaining highest degrees of safety and security. Automotive technology is changing fast, and NXP is behind the wheel.